Greetings, one and everyone. It's the new Sam coming at you today with a video review. And today we're going to be looking at SH Figuarts Kamen Rider BLACK RX. Now, this is the first of 4 SH Figuarts reviews I'm going to be doing within the next little while. Packaging is the standard silver SH Figuarts packaging that most of them come in, barring exclusives and some of the newer ones. Got a nice shot of RX there holding his Revolcane. Got the RX logo, name of the figure, and of course in giant bold lettering here, Masked Rider BLACK RX. On the bubble for the figure here, you got your SH Figuarts description. SH Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the BanDai action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Humanoid Action. Name on the back. Or side, rather. Name on the top. Forgive the lighting. Name on the other side, unless that was the first side. I don't remember. Yeah, no, that was it. Anyway, and on the back, or sorry, okay, bottom warnings. Yeah, back. We've got RX in a few action poses. We've got RX just standing there. RX doing his rider kick, which, forgive me, I love RX, but that looks silly. RX just posing around and having drawn the Revolcane, or sometimes he will also strike that pose after he uses it to kill something. Simple style and heroic action, bunch of stuff I can't honestly read. I won't deny it. Popping the figure open. Now, I just dropped something out of here. I've previously opened this figure because I checked them out all as soon as I checked out all my stuff as soon as I got it. As you can see along the side here in the bubble, he's got all of his option hands. Taped right up in here was a second kind of chopping, posing, straight out hand. Alright, so he's got one for each side. I don't know why they didn't include it in the packaging and just instead taped it up in there, but whatever. So you've got RX himself, a couple of, I don't know, partly open, kind of graspy, gropey hands. You got your open hands for holding stuff. You got 1, 2 straight out hands, open palm, whatever, kind of like that. And the fists, which are already attached to the figure. And over here, of course, the Revolcane. Alright, popping them open. The figure itself is pretty fantastic. Being an SH Figuarts toy, it is insanely poseable. We've got, you know, the ankle can do that. Move up and down. The toe will, of course, move as well. Double jointed on the knee. This one has the type of waist where you can move that bit, it moves this whole piece, and it can also swivel out like that. Waist articulation is a bit limited due to the overall bulk of his chest plate, but that's not entirely, not too bad. Hands, right in here, are on one joint there, and then on a ball joint on that joint, which is pretty freaking cool. Elbows are sort of double jointed-ish. Pretty nice range of motion on the arm, and the shoulder itself, focus, come on, there we go. The shoulder itself can move up and down. He's got the nice little RX logo painted on there. A real nice metallic green for the chest armor. The head does not have a whole lot of articulation because with the back of his neck looking like it does, there's only so much you can do, but he does have these fantastic compound eyes. They look amazing. They're showing it pretty good on my camera here. So detail-wise, posability-wise, this figure is actually pretty awesome. So let's take a look at some of his extra bits. Now, popping a hand on and off is a pretty easy process. Grab, pull. That reveals the ball joint with the joint there. Take a new hand. We're going to go for graspy here. Pop it onto the ball joint. And lo and behold, he has a new hand. This side, same scenario. And I'm going to go for the weapon holding hand, for which I shall use the Revolcane. So here we have RX wielding the Revolcane with one graspy hand up here for dramatic effect. I don't know. Holds it pretty well. You can hold it in one of two places in his hand. You can either hold it right here where his fingers are, or you can rock it back a little ways in his hand so you can hold it, you know, from there or there, which makes it real great if you want to have him pointing it straight out, almost parallel with his arm, or if you want to bring it right back to have it kind of resting on his shoulder, which, being a blade of light, I can't imagine that would be a good thing, but I'm just saying you can do it. So I'm going to do a couple more poses with this guy, and then probably just wrap it up. One of the poses he takes during his post-henshin posing, as he, you know, tells you who he is. RX's take on an old classic. And because he just happens to be posable enough to do it, holding the Revolcane with both hands. And such is my look at Kamen Rider BLACK RX. All in all, pretty fantastic figure. If I had any complaints, it would be, one, that no matter where you position his shoulders, they don't quite look right. They stick out a bit too far when you got him sitting normal. And if you have him sitting too low or too high, they just look kind of silly. Also, these are constantly sitting like that on the guy. I don't know. The aforementioned waist articulation, I think that could have been done a bit better. I mean, SH Figuarts Kuga has a very similar bulky torso armor piece, and he can get a lot more motion than RX here can. And last would be, I wish his leg could extend up further than that. I mean, I'm a big guy and my leg can extend up further than that, so, you know. But minor gripes. Overall, a pretty solid figure, and well worth it. He was, I mean, I was looking this guy up on eBay a while back. I think I saw Evangelist do a review of him, and I thought, man, RX is one of my favorite riders. I should go check that out. And, you know, it was punctuated even more by the fact that I was watching Decade at the time, and, you know, he showed up on Decade, right? So I was like, oh, I have to get this. This is so cool. And I was looking on eBay, and the thing was fucking like $80 or more, right? And he was reissued, so I picked him up for, I think, less than $30 on Big Bad Toy Store. So that is, you know, if you can find him at a decent price, I would say go for it. But if you're not into paying the higher prices, like if he gets back up to around $80, I can't honestly say go for it. But if you're a big fan of RX like I am, still might very well be worth it. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. I don't know which review I'm going to be posting next after this one, but, well, you'll see it when it comes up. Alright, until next time.